I'm going to ask the next question because it was given to me here. It's a follow-up question to this one, and it's under the assumption that this is going on as described. And this is an interesting question because I'm not real familiar with it either, other than because I don't have any 8-unit buildings. But from the discussion here, that's when I discovered it. Here it is. Should the building owner be notified when an inspection is scheduled for his property? Or should the tenant just be able to authorize the inspection? Now, I think that when you can answer whether or not you know exactly how the inspections go, but should the owner be notified? And we'll start with you, Steve.
Absolutely. I think the owner should be notified. It's his property. It's not the tenant's property. The tenant, they don't care what's going on. The owner, of course they should be notified. Yes, it's just good business. That's what it is.
Okay, thank you. Over to you, Ray. 1 minute.
Well, I agree. Inspections are needed, but if there are inspections coming forward, I think the property owner should be notified to be there when there is an inspection with the rental, because this business of having them nilly-willy call people in, do their inspection, then all of a sudden the owner of that building is on the hot seat because something was wrong. This way he's there and he's his hands on that. That's the way I like to see it done.
Thank you. Eddie, over to you.
I don't understand. So one unit owner. I mean, this is a multi-unit building. They're not just right, but they're not just come to inspect one unit. They're going to do the whole thing. Well, how in the world can they have the? So they would have to get in this scenario. They would have to get all of the unit owners' permission simultaneously to come over without the owner knowing. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know how they do it.
I mean, I would.
No,
building.
that's not the question. The question is, should the owner of the building be notified when these is going to take place? It's a simple question.
Yes or no?
Yes, but I'm still wondering how it would work that, you know, if you have 8 units and you only have permission from one person, then they can only go inspect that one unit. Or are you saying that they can inspect the entire building because they have one unit owner's or one renter's permission? I don't know what.
Okay, but that's a different question, a different answer, and I understand that.
Okay.
And I don't have the answer for you, but
Okay.
but you feel like the owner should be notified before one of these takes place. At least that. Okay. That's good. That's good enough for this one. Monty?
Of course the owner should be notified. Who in their right mind would not notify the owner? Okay, now if this is going on right now,
Going on right now.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you, the only thing that I can think of where this may be occurring and it would be hard to stop is in the case of an absentee landlord. Okay, there are some situations where we have people from out of state that own buildings and are oftentimes very difficult to contact. And I can see the city needing to contact a tenant to be able to inspect in that situation after they've made all of their attempts to get in touch with the landlord and get as much information as they can to be able to contact those landlords and make sure that they understand that they have a time period they have to comply also. This goes back to my point of more cooperative government. You know, we don't have to be at odds with each other. Our city doesn't have to be at odds with the constituents and the landlords especially. Those are the people that are improving the properties, increasing the tax base, and that is the city's, in my mind, biggest customer. So why would you not want to cooperate with them?